So, if you recall, last month when we went over some of my latest pickups for May 2019, it was a dry spell for that entire month. But here we are in June 2019, and we're going to look at some of my pickups for this month. My first pickup here is Brunswick Circuit Pro Bowling for the PlayStation 1. And honestly, I love this game. And even better, my father and mother are obsessed with this game, and they love it for some reason. They're like, hey, can we borrow your game? I'm like, sure. I give it to them. They go home, they play it, and they're just obsessed with this game for some reason. I picked this one up for roughly $6.99, which isn't too bad. Of course, the cover and the disc itself is mint condition, so that was pretty pleasing. Next up is a Black Label Wheel of Fortune for the PlayStation 1. This one actually came from my shop. Nobody had bought it. It's been sitting there for 5 months. Of course, $5 isn't a bad price for a game, and I decided to take it home. Honestly, I think I got this in a trade-in, so I didn't have anything in it. Other than, I'd say probably about $2 maybe. Once again, another pickup from my shop. Nobody purchased this. This is a sealed copy of Kickboxing, and it's a shame because you don't find sealed games very often. This is a Black Label PS1 game, and if nobody's going to take it, I'll add it to my collection. My next pickup was some loose discs. A couple here you'll see are loose discs, and I might trade them off to a friend after I get the box copies of them. But first one we have here is Crash Bandicoot Warped, and I picked this one up for $1. The next one here is Medal of Honor, also for PS1. All of these you'll see are for PS1. They're loose discs, and I also had $1 on this one. And then Hot Wheels Turbo Racing for PS1, also $1. And then Twisted Metal 3 for PS1, which was also $1. Next up, I picked up Jimmy White's Cue Ball 2, or Jimmy White's 2 Cue Ball. I played it for about an hour. I dislike this game. To me, it's not consistent. There's so many things I can go in detail about it, but one thing is the ball, or specifically the, when you hit a ball in the game, it bounces all over the place instead of going precise, so you have to be really precise with how you hit it. But the cue balls are not, the pool balls are not consistent in this game, so it's... I paid $3.95 for it, which isn't too bad to add to the collection. But if you ever play this game, it kind of is infuriating. I can't say that properly. Infuriating. Yeah, I guess so. But if you ever play this game, you'll agree with me. It takes a while to master, which it's taken me a while to master it. I paid, like I said, $3.95 for it. Not a bad deal. If you found it out in the wild, I would definitely not pay more than $5 for it. Next up is World Cup 98 for the PlayStation 1, and I played this. I actually like it. It's a pretty good soccer game. And I paid $2 for this game, which isn't too bad. Here's another one that I picked up. I bought this one, and I also paid $2 for it. Test Drive 6 for PlayStation 1. Pretty good game. Probably one of the best in the Test Drive series. If you haven't played them, there's several. But I recommend it. Like I said, I paid $2 for this one. Now, the following three are all Final Fantasy games. I'll tell you that now. And I got them for a pretty good deal. The cases aren't in the best shape, but the discs inside are mint. Final Fantasy VII for Sony PlayStation 1. It's the greatest hits version, and I paid approximately $3 for this, which is a pretty good deal. The next one here is Final Fantasy VIII for PlayStation 1. It's a black label. Also paid $3 for it. Case is a little rough, but the discs are mint condition like the previous Final Fantasy game that I just showed you moments ago. And Final Fantasy IX for the Sony PlayStation 1, black label. Case is in mostly good shape. Looks like there's a little candle wax on the front there, which I can easily peel off, so also paid $3 for this one, which isn't too bad. And then I got some more loose discs. I got NBA In the Zone 99, which was actually given to me. NHL Face Off 97, also given to me. Madden 2005, which was also given to me, free of charge. And interesting enough, it was the last Madden game for the PS1. And Madden 2002 for the PS1, which was also given to me. So all those loose discs you just saw, just now, completely free of charge, didn't cost me anything, which is pretty good for the collection, being loose discs. Then I picked this one up, Super Bases Loaded 2. I picked it up at a local flea market for $1, which is a pretty good deal, and it's not a bad game either. Here's one for Sega Saturn that I picked up for $5, Frank Thomas Big Hurt Baseball, and absolutely love this game. It's probably one of the best baseball games for the Sega Saturn, so got that one for $5. And I also got World Series Baseball for Sega Saturn, which also cost me only $5, which is another good baseball game for the Sega Saturn. Last but not least, Turok Evolution 4, the Sony PlayStation 2 or the PS2. I love this game. I originally, when I was a kid, I bought this game from a Walmart. Not this exact copy, by the way. I had the original Xbox copy, or original Xbox version. I remember I bought this game on original Xbox at a local Walmart, and when I was buying it, because of the M rating, of course my mom didn't care what I played back then. The guy was like, "Do you know this game's violent?" And I look at my mom, and my mom's like, "Well, it's got dinosaurs in it." That was probably around 2000, I want to say 2003. And I remember I loved this game, played it, and I still remember those baboons, like in the very first level. If you made them mad, they would come after you relentlessly. I remember that about it, but got it for the Sony PS2, only $2. Pretty awesome find there, especially being a game from my childhood that I loved. And, of course, I picked up some accessories, such as this PS1 multi-tap, brand new in the box for only $3. And, of course, another multi-tap, the Super Multi-Tap made by Hudson Soft for the Super Nintendo. I paid only $1 for this one, which is pretty cool. So, those are my finds for the month of June 2019, and tell me in the comments down below, did you find anything awesome this month, or anything in general awesome? So that's our video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell if you want notifications of when we do more awesome videos, and until next time, I'll see ya.